Alright, we are live in the Spreaker end, and we are good to go on Facebook as well. Thank you everyone for joining us. Chad will be here in a moment. He had to use the facilities. It's good to be back. This is going to be an episode where we talk about sports. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but hey, it's that time of year, and I am a short man. I'm just noticing this now, but I'm not noticing that now, but like I look really fucking short on this camera. But I am a man. I vote and I pay taxes. Barely. There's this whole workers' comp thing, but here we are today. So there's a lot of news going on in the world of football. That's specifically what we're gonna do with Ball Talk today. We're not gonna really talk about any other sports because football is the direction that we want to go. We've been playing a little NHL tonight, like me and Chad do, but we're going to talk football with you guys. Obviously, there's been that Antonio Brown story that's been going on for the past 72 hours. Finally came to an end, and he found himself a place to call home in Oakland with Jon Gruden. We will talk about that in a second when Chad does come in. He is the guest on the panel today. I was going to play some music, but I guess not. There he is. We were just talking about him. Yay!
My grand entrance.
What's up? What's going on, Maines? What's going on, fucking Gina? How you doing?
Did I shut off the red light?
You got the red light. Perfect.
Nice.
Nice. Looks like I gotta wear these fucking glasses. I think I feel more comfortable without glasses when I'm on the air. Suck a dick. I'm going to get breakfast. Are you coming? Are you bringing breakfast here? What's that mean? Do we suck a dick for breakfast? I don't get it. Alright, well, thank you for the support, Allison. And Matt, thanks for breakfast, I think. I don't know. And Tina, welcome. Welcome aboard. As you all know, like I said, Antonio Brown is now a Raider, and Jon Gruden has officially lost his fucking mind. What the hell is he going to do? He was the reason why I wanted to be a coach when I was younger. With the work he did, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was the first time to break that record as the youngest coach to win a Super Bowl. I believe, wasn't he like 40? I don't think he was in his 30s. I believe he was like an early 40. Because back then it was all just old, crusty, white slave owners that were coaches, pretty much.
I think he was in his 30s, dude.
We'll look that up. I don't think so.
We're going to fact check that.
Yeah, fact check. But
that's why we have fancy tablets in front of us.
Yeah, go. I'll let you do that one.
Okay.
But but anyway, I liked him, and everyone, thinks right now he got the first one we did that really shook heads, was turned heads. Was that was so gay, dude. I did like a turned head thing when I said turned heads. I was like, God, what's up, Mike Miguel? Thanks for joining.
Ew.
Yeah, it was really bad. But he got rid of Khalil Mack, his debut season, and right now he's the highest paid coach. He wouldn't come back for less than. I really need you for my Jon Gruden facts, but whenever you can. But
here I am.
Here he is, and a lot of people think he's a defensive-minded coach, but if you remember that Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense that won the 2002 Super Bowl, was it? 2002, right? That defense was fucking stacked. You had Rondé Barber. No, 2003. Yeah. You had Rondé Barber. You had, at corner, you had fucking Derek Brooks at linebacker, Warren Sapp, some other defensive tackle, Garland or something like that. They just had Simeon Rice. They just had a cluster. John Lynch at safety. A clusterfuck of talent at defense. Now, we were just trying to figure it out. Name a defensive player on the Raiders now that Jon Gruden is going to be coaching this year. I'll wait. Exactly. Got rid of Khalil Mack.
I have no idea.
You don't trade a cornerstone player like that. And that's one of the first things he did. Now, because of that, they have 3 first-round picks. What's up, Brian Melcher, Jeff Castani, Josh Boyd, thank you for joining. We're talking football. Feel free to call in. The number is 255-7752. Let me punch that in there. 255-7752. Sorry, my thoughts are my thoughts at least are a little clustered today. I'm trying to work with my dumb fucking head. So what's up?
I found out how old he is now. He's 55 now.
Okay. So are we about to do math?
I would rather not.
I'm telling you, he was early 40s. I think he was like 40 on the nose, 41 when he won with Tampa Bay. It was his first year. He went all the way. first year as head coach for Tampa Bay, went all the way, and then he's the youngest one at that time to do it. So a lot of people believed in him. A lot of people like him. He brings a lot of charisma to the room. And a lot of people think that he can take players like, because now Antonio Brown is back with his teammate Martavius Bryant, who's had off-field issues and was also a locker room kind of distraction. He's a great wide receiver himself when he could stay, active on the roster. And now they're together again. And being a part of the Raiders, now you're under the regime that is John Gruden. Do you think he can whip this asshole into shape? I mean, I don't know, man. Antonio Brown literally said wherever he was going. This started 2 days ago with Buffalo. It was rumored that Buffalo was going to pick him up, and then that fell through. And then there was the Eagles had their claws dipped in there, yeah. And then,
I think it initially started like about 2 weeks ago when Pittsburgh gave themselves like a self-imposed deadline to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
And all this shit started to come out. Obviously, the deal fell through with Buffalo. Is this him?
No, that's not him. I just got some stock footage up there. But he's
okay. And the whole thing with the deal falling through with Buffalo, my earphones keep cutting in and out.
I'll deal with it, sugar.
Okay. See if I can bend them.
They're cutting out though. Yeah. We got a new office I built in my new studio I built in my house. So.
No, we're good now.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. So we're working out the kinks still, trying to figure out which angle we want to work with. So far, so good. So you were saying.
But yeah. Anyways.
Don't fucking chat this interview. Go. Keep it flowing.
I am. Except this is dead again.
Okay, just go with it.
Okay.
I think it's the input. We'll use the and next time.
But yeah, didn't go with Buffalo because he initially said when he was first announced that he wanted to get traded, that he wanted to go somewhere. Obviously, that was set up to win now.
Right. And your personal thought, being a Bills fan, do you think Buffalo's ready to win it next year? Do you think they're ready to win now?
I mean, not this year.
What do you think they got to work on?
Comparatively speaking of the Raiders, though, who he finally went with.
I mean, their offense, I think, has a little more known people. They got a little bit of a better offensive line, at tackles at least, established, but I don't know if they're staying. That's why I said earlier when I mentioned about his offensive line being shaky. He did get touched a lot, but he does have an older offensive line ahead of him than Buffalo does, where we were talking about Wyatt Teller, Mills, who's the other guy? Miller, Love Miller,
yeah.
Deion Dawkins. I mean, you guys got some good guys. You guys are heading down the right track.
I don't know if those guys. I mean, I think at least a couple of those guys will make it, but I think we definitely still need to draft talent there up front.
If you were in the driver's seat of a general manager for the Buffalo Bills, you got the 9th pick. Who are you taking?
It depends on how free agency goes. Like, if we can pick up a good wide receiver in free agency, then I think we can turn to our offensive line in the draft and just draft our next fucking
Would you know it's
our next Eric Wood,
Okay, so you think they need to address the offensive line in the draft, or vice versa. Now, that's the tricky part about the offensive line. We'll get to that in a second. And the wide receiver is you kind of nailed it with that. So we'll put that on hold for a minute. We'll get to that. I'll write that down, draft, and then we got stock footage there. But anyway, Antonio Brown though, he's. Do you think John Gruden can, ultimately keep this guy under control? Being, how he's a hard ass.
No, I think that Antonio Brown is, at this point, a loose cannon. He's just going to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He clearly doesn't want to play by the NFL or the NFL owner's rules. He wants to make his own rules. When he heard talks about him being traded, a normal player would say, okay, I'm getting traded. It's not my call, you know?
Well, this is kind of like what my fucking flake-out cousin, Corey Kaiser, that piece of shit, said was, it's like the T.O. move, how he kind of just took a chance and bid on it. I'll quote what he said. My cousin Corey's pretty knowledgeable about this stuff. That's why I wanted him in on this, but he had to go to bed because him tired. But, so he said pretty much...
shameful.
He saw the writing on the wall, same way T.O. did in San Francisco. They came close, but nothing. He brought that to Tomlin, and he was like, Ben's the captain. So pretty much, Ben wasn't being held accountable. He felt Juju on his heels, sitting out. So what Corey's saying is, you mentioned that earlier, is that Big Ben isn't being held accountable for his actions, and he is a dick. I told you about the Mason Rudolph story. I said it wasn't going to help him. And do you think also Juju Smith?
Smith-Schuster?
Yeah, whatever. Is coming up on his...
Shoe-Smister?
Fucking shoemaker. I don't give a fuck. Do you think... I don't know, look, they're dancing right there. I mean, do you think, honestly, Corey's right with that one? That he just...
He's low-key salty as fuck.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Do I think Corey's right about the direction that the Steelers are heading with Juju?
Yeah, do you think, he was going to be taking his spot, and, he was going to... You think he saw, he looked at Juju and was like, oh, that's my money right there?
Yeah, for sure. Is Juju Smith-Schuster as good as Antonio Brown? No, but did Antonio Brown let it get to his head? Yeah.
Okay, so...
I think he saw a threat, saw people cheering for someone else scoring a touchdown, and...
Didn't like it?
No, didn't like it.
Okay. Well, but back to can John Gruden handle it? If you remember, John Gruden has been a hard-ass style coach. That's just his way of doing it. It's been effective. But that was the time before social media really ran around. So you don't think he's going to be able to get a hold of Antonio Brown?
I don't think he's got that anymore. I mean, John Gruden himself, his whole hiring, his coming to the Raiders, it was a huge social media fucking event there. And I don't know, I think that when something like that happens and it's surrounded by that much hype, I almost think it's doomed from the start. I think John Gruden subconsciously is probably going to let that get to his head. But not only that, but Antonio Brown, he doesn't give a fuck.
So far, everything that's been happening in Oakland's just been headline.
Yeah,
they got a lot to live up to for being
exactly
the 28th worst team in the league. You know what I mean?
They went
fourth worst.
They went 4-12 last year. Bills went 6-10.
No, right? Miami went 6-10. Bills went 5-11, and Miami finished second. So, with that shit record.
Anyways, Bills had a better record than the Raiders last year, but this fucking idiot decided to go with that team.
Now, do you think he would have prospered in Buffalo? Do you think he would have done good with Josh Allen and stuff like that? That's what... So, because...
I think he's an amazing wide receiver. I think wherever he goes, he's going to play good. But I think that if he was really trying to set himself up to win like he said he was, I think he fucked himself. He went with the Raiders because, when people talk about the Raiders, they don't go, oh, the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like they do, oh, the Bills.
Well, the Eagles were even trying to get him, and they just won a Super Bowl, you know what I mean? They produced two fucking elite quarterbacks, pretty much, you know what I mean? Out of Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're oozing with talent, and maybe he felt like he would have been covered up in the depth over there. I don't know. There's not many receivers that he could have outshined. What is it, Matthews over there? Or?
Yeah, Nelson Aguilar. Fucking. I think that could have been a factor too. He wants to be the one big name for.
They do have
another team.
They do have. Let me double check here, but I believe they still have Jordy Nelson on the Raiders, and Martavis Bryant is a pending free agent. But he was a wide receiver that worked with, and Brandon LaFell as well, who Martavis Bryant worked with him in Pittsburgh for a little while, but I mean he hasn't been putting up the numbers like people would hope. I mean, and then you got Marshawn Lynch too, who's a pending unrestricted free agent. Do you think he could have had something to do with it? Do you think he got whispered in his ear? You see him everywhere. He's in the AAF talking to dudes and fucking. He's just everywhere, just making his presence known. Do you think?
No, I was.
Do you think they're gonna collide heads on this one, Marshawn Lynch and Antonio Brown, or do you think they're gonna end up being two fuckboys together in that locker room?
No, I was gonna bring that up. I don't know if they talk directly to each other. I don't know if fucking Marshawn got on his phone and hit AB up, but I definitely think that because that's a headline in itself. Fucking Marshawn Lynch retires from Seattle. And then a year later goes back to be with the team that he wanted to be with.
Right.
Fucking the Raiders.
Right, and
so
it's just another thing for them to live up to. And Marshawn Lynch, wasn't really. Let's see if I can pull up his figures here. I don't think he really did too much coming back.
No, he didn't. But it's.
I mean, he's a 32-year-old back with 11 years of experience.
It's Marshawn Lynch. He's always going to have a name for himself no matter where he is, no matter how he's doing at the time. He's already made his name.
Wow, man, his contract is loaded with incentives. Marshawn Lynch, if he gets 9 touchdowns, he gets $250,000, 400, pretty much 1,000, or 10,000. $1,000 for every yard he rushes. The dude's, I mean, I don't know, what are they doing over there in Oakland right now to where they think they can just fucking get rid of Khalil Mack, fucking bring in this albatross of a contract, 3 years, $50.125 million, $38 million is guaranteed. I mean,
I honestly think that's all they're trying to do in Oakland is just ride a hype train. Like, they hired John Gruden, one of the most sought-after coaches.
Yeah.
They hired him to the most monstrous fucking contract a coach has ever seen. They had Marshawn Lynch. They got Derek Carr. They're the fucking Raiders.
Now, do you think that... So, I mean, with the draft coming up, they got 3 picks. You're the Raiders. You just reeled in AB. You got you bring back Marshawn Lynch hypothetically. You bring in they got Sean Melvin, who's a good corner for him. 29 years old though, he's getting out there. You got 3 picks. You got the 4th overall pick and then 2 late picks. Do you stay and play? Do you trade up? What do you think the Raiders should do? Should they build up on that defense, or do you?
They need as many high picks as they can with as little as I know about their defense. They need to use at least 2 of those 3 first rounders for defense, for at least a solid defensive back, someone to run their defense.
I mean, they got John Hankins, who's not a bad defensive tackle at 27. Reggie Nelson, who's 35 years old, still fucking going, but he wants $4 million himself, or no, $2.5 million himself. I mean, they have on paper what could be a decent defense, but I mean, this is the team that finished 4-12, so.
I don't think they have a real leader on the defensive side of the ball, so they don't have Khalil Mack.
You think that was I think he was the heart, soul, bread and butter, whatever you want to call it. We are going to get to later Akeem Hunt and what the NFL is going to do about that. I never seen the footage of him kicking the shit out of his girlfriend or wife. Nor have I really seen the Ray Rice. So we're going to compare the footages.
So this is going to be
wore it better?
A reaction video.
Exactly. Who wore it better?
I haven't seen it.
Who wore the black eyes better or whatever? Ray Rice's girl or Akeem Hunt's? We're going to compare videos.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's what I say, Akeem Hunt?
You said Akeem Hunt.
Yeah, he's another guy. Kareem Hunt.
Sounds like a terrorist.
But, so in perfect timing, let's talk about the rookies coming in. So there are...
the rookies terrorists?
No, not the rookie. This isn't ISIS training. This is the combine.
Oh, okay.
The fastest 40-time by a wideout was by none other than Metcalf. Metcalf?
I have no idea how to pronounce it. DK Metcalf? Metcalf?
Well, the Buffalo Bills are projected to take him. That's what they're saying in the mock drafts. I think it'd be a good pick. 6'3", 4.32. This is another guy. He's 6'4" and he's pretty fast. Look at this, 4.32. Man, that's a big dude fucking running.
What did Metcalf run? He ran a 4.32, right?
I don't know.
This nigga might have beat him. I don't know.
He said nigger. This is the Joe Show rape whistle. It's our new gag. Bear with us. It is the morning. We're trying to figure this out. We've been up all night.
Talking about sports.
That's right. Things we should have said.
NHL.
Yeah, I mentioned we were doing that. Things we should have said on the show, we said to each other already, so you missed it. Let's see. Johnny Dixon. Ferguson. I take it. Are these in alphabetical order? C, E, F, G, H,
yeah. Hard man.
Oh, no, there's AJ Brown again. Oh, they get to run the second time. So...
Oh, yeah, it's the second run.
I mean, we could just look it up. But, Lil Jordan Humphrey is the name of... Did you know about this guy, Lil Jordan Humphrey?
No.
That's pretty...
Is that official?
Yeah, that's official.
It appeared on the ticker there with Lil with a little apostrophe.
Yeah, like a rapper. Is he gonna cut a single at this fucking scouting combine as well?
Is he handing out mixtapes with his fucking...
But yeah, so, okay, so you don't think the Bills should take... Who do they got right now receiver anyway? They got who's actually coming out... Zay Jones.
Zay Jones.
He's inconsistent, but he was looking good at the end of the year. I think he's starting to run his routes, especially deep in the end zone, where he's going to be needed with the cannon that Josh Allen has.
He's starting to come around at the end of the season, but I really like Foster.
Oh yeah, he's a speed demon as well.
Yeah, he's fast as shit, and him and Josh Allen, I think, hooked up for like longer plays and more impressive plays in the games that he actually started in or played in, from when I was watching.
Well, then, if this is any clue, then it goes to show you that Buffalo is willing to. They got a lot of money coming this year, like $80 million. Mm-hmm. Obviously, some of that has to be reserved for rookies, but Golden Tate is a wide receiver in the free agency. This did show that Buffalo is willing to go after a veteran wide receiver. If they had a veteran wide receiver, that would leave them with 3 wideouts. Was it Robert Foster?
Yep.
And then Zay Jones, and then maybe Dante Moncrief, or the poor man's T.Y. Hilton, Golden Tate from the Eagles. Then that can open them up to draft a lineman, which I think they need. They're good on the defensive side of the ball. With the D-line, I think their linebackers are pretty impressive too, with Trey Edmonds, Matt Milano, very well. Is Alexander coming back again? Jerry Hughes. I mean, their defense is pretty stacked.
Yeah, their defense, they don't need much to improve on. If they can add 1 or 2 pieces here and there, maybe on the defensive line.
They got that Harrison Phillips kid and that Jordan Phillips guy as well. So, and he didn't do shit in Miami, but coming in with a chip on his shoulder, man, he's like the next Ndamukong Suh. Speaking of which, he is going to be in the free agency this year as well, I do believe.
We got Trey White back there.
Yep, you guys got a good secondary. Poyer and Hyde. Landon Collins, I do believe he's another safety. Now that we're on safeties, he was one of my favorites when he came into the draft. But he's 25 years old, and I think they're either going to tag him or they already have tagged him. They don't know if they want to. The Giants being in this position they are now, which is just total rebuild. I don't know if Landon Collins is your cornerstone kind of guy, but they do have a new scheme and everything like that, so they might tag him for a year, with a franchise tag, and then see how things work out. The Dolphins are cleaning house, and for some reason signed a 4th fucking tight end to their roster. Not even a good one.
That's neat.
Yeah, they signed. The Patriots released. What's his nuts? Fucking Dwayne Allen, and the Dolphins picked him right up. He ran a 4.6 40. He's about 258 pounds. 4.8 40. About 260 pounds. He's not that like he doesn't have really anything overwhelming about him. We already have the old Bills tight end that we use as like an H back.
Are the Dolphins just like trying to blend in with the rest of the AFC East? Well, mainly the Patriots do to the rest of the AFC East. Like a player leaves the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Patriots scoop them up, and all of a sudden they're fucking amazing, you know?
Well, Buffalo did it with Miami and vice versa. I mean, Miami sent out Gillislee. Buffalo picked him up, let him go for some reason. I have no idea. Then the Patriots even picked up Gillislee. I mean, you see that a lot. Interdivision play, you get a better look at the guy. Your pro scouts are, more apt to look at him. You see him twice a year. You prepare for him. You know things about him. Le'Veon Bell's another situation that we got to talk about real quick. So with free agency coming up, I mean, where do you see Le'Veon Bell? Do you think he's? I mean, you can get a good running back for a fourth of the money that Le'Veon Bell is going to want, which is at least starting off. Getting him in the door at $9 million a year. He wouldn't take. They had him set up for $8.5 million on a fucking full-length contract, and he wouldn't take it. So
did he just not show up at all?
Yeah, he didn't show. Yep, he kept saying, "I'll be there by this time," and then blah blah blah. Let's see. So I mean, some suggestions are for Le'Veon Bell. I mean, like I said, it's very easy to stumble upon. And this draft has a few. For example, Holyfield, fucking the boxer.
Yeah.
He's got some kin in this draft. Elijah Holyfield is a running back, and he's related to Evander Holyfield.
No shit.
Yeah, and he's going to be in there. So we got some tough guys coming in there. But a lot of people are saying the Jets, Raiders, and Dolphins would be a good home for Le'Veon Bell, which I don't get for the Dolphins. They have Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't see us going that route. But the Raiders, do you think they got the balls to pull something like that off?
I think they do.
Just to become the Pittsburgh Steelers, but with Derek Carr at the helm instead?
Mm-hmm. I really think, if any team, I mean, I wouldn't say if any team, but I wouldn't be surprised if they landed Le'Veon Bell as well.
Okay.
Just because I don't even think they have cap space.
That's another thing, too. You got the cap thing up? I might have mine.
Yeah.
Okay, you got yours up. Check the Raiders. They're saying Bills too as well. That they would unload LaShawn McCoy to the Bears and then pick up their second string running back and then clear up some roster space and some cap, and then they could even be a prospect to pick up Le'Veon Bell. Would you like Le'Veon Bell to be in Buffalo? Do you think that would be? Do you think Shady still got something in the tank?
I don't know, man.
Well, you gotta know your name. What's up? Oh, hello, Mrs. Plasik. What's up, Sandy? Dan, thank you for joining. We're talking about Bills football. 255-7752 is the number. Tommy, I know you're a Bills fan. You know I'm a Dolphins fan. Mrs. Plasik, your lovely daughter actually picked this out for me. She's a great gal. So thank you. This is gonna be awkward. So football. Back it up for being weird. So yeah. Where do the Raiders stand with
cap space?
Yeah.
Are they still called the Oakland Raiders?
Yeah, they should be. Last I knew.
They're not the biggest Raiders yet?
No, I don't think they're Vegas yet. Not until at least 2020.
I'm missing them on this list. They don't exist.
They have to exist. Sorry about this. The Chad was supposed to be the salary cap guy, but he screwed it up. Hold on, I got it.
Let me zoom in.
I'm going to zoom out of my house. Alright, I got him. They're coming.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Alright, yeah, I got him.
They're actually not bad. Right now, what I have for them is $60 million.
Yeah, so they could definitely afford the likes of.
But that's before the hit.
No, because I got them at 72. So 72 million total. Then
so this is reflecting Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wow, they got room to play, man. I mean, maybe that's what he saw all along. Do you think John Gruden somehow foreseen that Pittsburgh was going to collapse, and that's why he got rid of Khalil Mack because he didn't want to pay $11.5 million a year?
No fucking way he saw that.
You don't think John Gruden is the guru that he claims to be?
No, I think John Gruden is a dude that has been on TV way too much and gets paid way too much.
All right. Well,
that's what I think about John Gruden. Not a big Raiders fan. I think the entire organization is just hyped up because their fans are crazy. They'll fucking knife you because they're MS-13 and fucking Bloods and Crips all in the stands at once.
All right. Well, they also say as well, poor Titans. The Titans are interested in them, but Titans are also interested in AB, and no one wants to go there as a young black athlete. No one wants to go to the Titans because they keep making it to the playoffs or just barely making it to the wild card and then getting their asses handed to them. Mm-hmm. And no one wants to live in Nashville with all them, especially in a time like this where our country is very red. They kind of want to stay in the areas of black and blue, if you I'm just kidding.
Areas where they don't end up black and blue.
That's fucked up. No, I just don't see them much interest in the market for big name players like Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown who want to go to Tennessee. So I know they're just completely out of the question. But yeah, so the draft is huge. So we'll get to that right now, and then we'll move on from there, and then we'll be done with football. So the draft, the number one overall guy they're saying now didn't even compete in the combine. Doesn't make sense to me. He's a quarterback. He's got a dumb fucking name. It's Kyle and Tyler mixed. Kyler fucking Murray.
Kyler is just, he's got to be from Hollywood Hills or something.
Do you want me to look it up?
His parents drive like a Land Rover. Oh.
Yo, Samson, you're on the show.
Is this Kyler Murray?
Doing good. You got anything about football?
I don't know.
Are you high? Are you smoking? What is that sound? That's not a convincing no.
Well, that tone is like I've been awake for like a long time now, so I'm just walking my dog and then going to bed. Come on! God, you can't come see that dog.
Do you know anything? You haven't really been a football guy as long as I know you. So you got nothing to contribute?
No.
Well, really all I can put in there is, I'm not a football guy because I've been to like 5 or 6 Bills games and I've never seen them win. That kind of like puts like a damper on like, just like, oh.
Yeah.
So wait, where are you living now?
I guess the Colts are all right.
Yeah. You got Andrew Luck. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Colts are going to be interesting this year.
Yeah, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. They have the most salary cap. They have $100 million to work with. So
that's the most in.
Yeah, I got a new assignment for you. When you're not being network and you're not DJing, keep an eye on the Colts for me. Be my beat reporter for the Colts.
Go say what up to Andrew Luck.
I pretty much keep an eye on that just by being like, oh, so do you watch football?
There you go, and then dude, especially that older men love talking football.
And I'll be like, yeah, I love the Colts, and just maybe I'll get a tip.
No, here you go. This is what you do. You tell them you're a Bills fan, or you used to be a Bills fan, but you can't get on board with them. Tell them their fans are shit, and then just be like, the tradition here. Just let them know the tradition here is amazing. The fact that you guys hold the scouting combine and all that here, it's just awesome. This is a football town.
I need to write some of what you said down.
Just say this. Just say that Indianapolis is a football town, and I want to be a part of it.
And just let them know that if you ever like came down with cancer, like you would totally be like the force behind the whole city, just like a Jim Kelly.
Oh, okay. Devin's gonna be the Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karma has mouth fucked Jim Kelly 3 times, and
literally.
and that's what he gets for throwing Super Bowls because he's got a gambling addiction. But anyway, yeah, that's why I'm not a Bills fan. It's Jim Kelly's soul is just alone. But yeah, I don't know. Is your dog shitting? What's your dog's name?
Yeah, she's you know, you got that timing down pretty good. She's about to squat.
Our cycles have lined up. You know how girls' vagina cycles line up? Our assholes, mine and your dog's assholes have lined up. Because now I gotta take a shit myself. I mean, it's a curse and a gift.
Yeah, I went to sleep.
Yeah, so how's the DJing going? How's it? What do we call it? Do we call it DJing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I make music, but like
MCing?
music and my music, so.
MCing?
Which is basically what 95% of any producer does, anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's like a handful of people that play just their own music.
Do you ever make up shit on the spot? Like
What?
if you're, say you're out doing a
What's
show.
up, Michelle? Thank you for joining.
Say you're out doing a show, do you ever like just make shit up on the spot? Like just
Oh yeah, all the time. Like the most
everybody
I really
clap
ever
your
do
hands.
is, like I'll pick like a song that I want to play first on the way there, and then like 9 times out of 10, by what the person before me plays, I like change that anyway, and then it's just let me go from there anyway.
That sounded like the most piece of shit screen door in the world.
Yeah,
I can definitely
dude.
tell network isn't paying the bills.
You definitely rent.
No, that's awesome, brother. I'm very proud of you. Just had to bust your balls a little bit, but yeah. The whole time you were talking, I just realized I had the Kareem Hunt video queued up. Well, you know that guy who kicked the shit out of his girlfriend or whatever, or his wife. Yeah, I've never seen it, so I'm about to watch it. We're gonna compare his video to Ray Rice.
He was the Chiefs running back.
Yeah, I'll send you the video. Or if you want, watch the show now live on Facebook. I got the TV set up in the background. You can see it perfect. So we're about to watch it. So feel free to tune in.
You can go on this journey with us.
Yeah. What's that?
It's like I think it's a couple seconds.
Yeah, there's like a tiny bit of a delay, but other than that, everything. We haven't gotten any complaints, so everything seems to be all right. So yeah, let us know. And this whole show's waiting on Dev now. I mean, he called in, so you can you see us?
What?
Are you saying go to us or?
Yes, I'm ready. I got you.
All right, so
Can you see us?
you see me pointing at?
Yeah, actually, there's not very much of it.
Oh, word. Okay, so here we go. So this guy, the Chiefs cut ties with Hunt after the release of this video. Let's see here. Here's a police report, it looks like. I'm not going to read the whole thing. He lied to the team when he said they spoke directly to him about the incident. The team says when the NFL, the Cleveland Police Department launched their investigation, the team called in Hunt, and several members of our management team spoke directly to him. Kareem was not truthful in those discussions. The video released today confirms that fact. And this is him apparently doing what highly played young black men do. Beat up women.
Let's see how much he deserved it.
Yeah, let's just... Okay, here we go. So, we got a young, handsome black man coming out. He looks ticked off already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
and the white guy's... Okay.
Guy doing?
Yeah, who's that white guy? Oh, yeah, you don't stand a chance, fucking Clayton. Get out of there.
Get out of there, Chad.
Yeah. How's it on your end, Devin? Can you see it?
Oh, Kareem Hunt's back inside. Oh, no.
Kareem Hunt is a professional running back. He's strong. He moves linebackers bigger than he can drag the shit out of these people. All right, so far, it just looks like he's causing a ruckus. I don't see any violence.
Why is he partying with a bunch of white bitches, though?
He's a black guy. I love white girls.
Yeah, but they're not bad.
That's not...
That's a thing.
It's not always a thing. Oh, my God.
No way. Is that Kareem? No.
No, he just fucking launched those two, though. Okay. And then...
That's not Kareem either.
What's he do? Yeah, why that guy just went and put... What is happening?
It looks like a mosh pit, dude.
Okay, so... Dude, yeah, we should queue up some Seven Dust with this right now. Oh! Is that the kick they're talking about?
Come on.
Dude, he nudged her onto it. Okay, so...
Rewind. Slow-mo.
Okay, so hold on.
He pushed her with his foot.
It's exactly what it was. I do the same thing to children when I want them to get away from me, or cats. My cat... He did the same thing when your cat's on your feet when you're trying to sleep, and you're like, get out of here with your foot.
From the stream, you can't really tell who's a lady. Who's the
Okay,
man.
here's a lady.
Here's a lady.
And look, he just kind of... She fell right on her ass. She's fine.
It was a little more than a push.
I mean, he was fucking people up in the hallway. Don't get me wrong. He was causing a ruckus, but...
It was definitely...
Like, look at... He's looking all fly. He's wearing a nice, white... Or black, fitted t-shirt that just fits perfectly. That's more violent than anything.
The fuck?
That's more violent than anything. Not that kick wasn't shit. Why is he known for the kick?
How do you go off on a woman like that, dude?
And just like that, those white girls were pregnant.
Fell in love.
Yeah, exactly. Those white girls' credit scores dropped to 550.
Like, why, dude?
I don't get what exactly is going on, but I don't think it's that bad. But it is bad nonetheless that it's a domestic disturbance. And you are a professional athlete, you do represent, that's bad. That's fucking horrible. That is fucking awful that she just got launched like that. And
she could have fucking
and then whatever this fucking dickhead's doing, just pushing her out of the way for 1 minute. Like, you can tell they just wanted to let out some fucking anger, and clearly they weren't taking it out on the other men there, so they're beating up on these broads. I don't know the full scoop. If someone wants to call in, and then he just gave her the extra little kick.
Did you see his boy? Oh, I can't.
Did you think that was touchscreen for a minute, Chad?
I thought we had the technology here. I gotta rewind it a little bit. The white boy holding him back, dude.
Fucking...
Oh no. Come on.
Fucking Cody. The white boy.
Colton.
Hey, did you guys ever listen to Florida Georgia Line? Yeah, I don't see anything really about the kick. That's all I heard was it was a kick. But he definitely was a dick, and he does deserve to be suspended. Now they're saying they're saying, and that's awful. The fact that a girl ends up in that position and it's not consensual is bad.
She bounced off the fucking wall.
Yeah, and...
First of all, he comes out just ready to swing on her.
Yeah.
Pushes her.
Oh, he was ready. I don't even know what she did. If someone can help us here with this video, because Devin's useless. What's up, Sam? What's up, Kenzie? You can chill. You're welcome. You got that VIP pass. So.
Sammy!
What's up, Sam?
I miss you, buddy.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as the Ray Rice footage. I mean, but they're saying that he better face at least 10 game suspension, or it's going to be bad PR for the NFL because they're going to let him get away with it. Who was it that just only got like 4 weeks for their shit? Wasn't there like similar shit?
Oh, that was wasn't that fucking on the Ravens?
Ray Rice?
Yeah.
No, I don't think was his only 4 weeks. Yeah, they weren't really. And then Josh Gordon got kicked out at the same time for weed for a whole year, and everyone's like, "Really? That's how you're gonna?"
Yeah.
Would you?
They get some type of suspension for any type of fight outside of even in a game.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Idiot or not, he's just a fucking dumbass.
Yeah. No, but the fact of the matter is, I mean, they do. The NFL is linked up with a lot of support for women, and what's it like the Salvation Army, stuff like that. So yeah, and it's just very simple. Don't fucking hit a woman. It's not that hard. I mean, dude, my ex-girlfriend used to hit me, and I still didn't even hit her. Like, am I saying I'm better than her? Better than these men? Yes, and I'm better than her too. But she was a bitch.
This is full screen.
Oh yeah, my bad.
So this is Ray Rice.
This is the Ray Rice footage, which is a million times worse. Now, a lot of people were comparing it to that. They can't compare it to that. I'm not saying it's any worse or any better. Oh my god. What a little fucking bitch.
Stone Cold clocked her.
She was going at him, but she didn't have a fist raise or nothing. She was talking to him. She was probably getting, and then look, he tried to pick her up when the doors open. Like, yeah, we're just rehearsing. Do you think someone was at that door and just like, yeah, I'm going down, man. It's fine.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God! Look, see, a girl should not end up in that position unless it's consensual. That is not okay.
He's like, we role playing.
We role. Yeah, I can't wait to. I don't know if my girlfriend's mother is still watching. I was gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to role play the black running back and his white girlfriend role later, but it's just a joke. All right, Devin, we're gonna wrap this thing up, buddy. Thank you for calling in, my man. You got any dates you want to promote?
I'm playing the 21st, and then I don't know what else. I've got like 3 more shows this month, but the dates may change.
Okay.
Yeah, one the 15th, actually, and no, one the 16th is Saturday. Saturday the 21st.
Sounds good.
I'm terrible with dates.
Yeah, dude, you're doing a shit job at promoting yourself. I'm gonna tag yourself in this, or at least your page network, and then so people can get.
Yeah, if you were ever my friend in Wilson, you would like my page.
You heard her here first.
Devin, were we friends?
Did we ever say anything about the reunion? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be this year. Otherwise, we're just gonna be like, fuck it.
Dude, I'm not going back to see anybody.
I need a reason to come back to New York.
Yeah, come hang out, you dick. I got a studio.
Alright.
Yeah, it's got a fridge in it. So.
Yeah.
Come do a show. I mean, I got to do a phoner with you. Damn, Chad.
Desk isn't deep enough.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's not built for the design that I had it in. But it looks cool.
It does.
But thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, do you want to promote your show this weekend by doing? We can listen to your SoundCloud and play some music for some of the people if you want.
Sure. I've actually got a mix.
Okay, that's perfect then. When do you want to do the show? When should we expect you?
I already got one.
No, Dillhole. When you're gonna come on, we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna come and talk about it.
Yeah.
Maybe like a featured guest.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do some direct audio out for sure. Then I'll bring my board and stuff. I'll make some shit.
I'm talking about you phone in. We're gonna listen to your music together.
Next week.
And then it can be tomorrow, it can be later today. I don't care, something like that. And then just to start pumping your name up out there, and then we can coincide with each other's projects.
Man, it's not going to be today. That's for sure. It's going to be passed out for the next.
Yeah.
4 hours we'll be with Oliver.
I feel you there, except for the whole Oliver thing. But yeah, we haven't gotten to bed yet ourselves, so I'll be dreaming of you, buddy. We'll be sleeping at the same time. It'll be kind of cute. But I love you, man. And yeah, just text me when you want to do a phone interview, and then I will play some of your music for the people, and then get your name pumped up a little more. And
Love you. Talk to you later.
all right, brother. Peace. Love you,
buddy.
All right, so that's that. So Innocent.
Both of them.
Both.
On all accounts. They were clearly faking it. I don't know, dude.
I think.
That's fucked. I don't know.
I think Akeem Hunt shouldn't have been noted for that kick. I mean, I think it's in the manner that he did the kick. He's just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. He just she was trying to get back up, and and that girl was so broken already, and he's just like,
she's so white.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
If that was a white or a black dude, or sorry,
like a black chick and a white guy kicked her like that.
Yeah.
Same exact shit would happen. He'd be getting suspended.
It'd be a fucking race war.
Well, black people have that in them to where they will riot for shit like that. Where white people, we don't have any loyalty to our race.
It would be a race war, dude. Imagine if a white dude kicked a girl of color like Kareem Hunt did that white chick.
I mean,
That would be insane.
There would be some protests. There'd be some. I mean,
there would definitely be marches and shit, dude.
That's what they do. And that's their right. White people never do that shit, though. They never do it. The same punishment, I think, would happen. You know what I mean? He would be suspended indefinitely and blacklisted from the NFL. You know what I mean? But just like Ray Rice. I mean, Ray Rice was on the peak of his career, and then you know what I mean, he was on the rise, and then he just did that dumb fucking shit. So if you're gonna be dumb, yeah, you deserve to get punished. You deserve to lose your money, and you deserve to not have a fucking job. You deserve to be known as the guy who's a fucking idiot.
Wait, but Kareem Hunt is getting his job back. Who did he sign with?
Did he sign with somebody?
I think he went back. He's going back to the NFL. I'm pretty, almost 100% sure he signed with somebody.
Yeah, because his was nowhere near as bad as Ray Rice, so...
You got it?
Saying the Browns?
The Browns signed him.
The Browns need anything they can get. Actually, when Ray Rice was looking to come back in the NFL, the Browns were the first candidates for that, too, because they just need whatever they can get.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So, yeah, there's Cleveland for you. Fucking Drew Carey, Cleveland rocks, does it? Well, okay, so I guess he's from Cleveland, so... Wait, no, he's not. That's a lie. Yeah, no, he is. Yeah.
That makes sense.
He's from, well, not Cleveland, but South Willoughby. So, and that's in Ohio. Went to Toledo College.
Probably like right by Cleveland.
Yeah, so, well, he's a Toledo boy. Ran for 49, 44 total yards, 44 fucking touchdowns, man. That's impressive.
Dude.
He's great. He's a good running back, and it's a shame.
I don't know. My situation was different than most because the
Did you beat up the girl?
No, the dude that I kept going up against in fantasy last year had Kareem Hunt on his fucking starting lineup, and he fucking obliterated me.
Yeah, he was nuts
when I played him.
Not a friend, but Kareem Hunt.
He had Kareem Hunt. He had Patrick Mahomes, and I'm pretty sure he had T.Y. Hilton. He had like the 4 major touchdown scorers of last year, and just fucking raped me, and I laughed.
Raped you. Alright, so I got this article here. Oh yeah, here. Christen it. That's a rape whistle. If you're just tuning in, we use it for if there's any inappropriate content, or if we feel like we are being raped ourselves.
Or if something's just not that funny.
Yeah, we just fill a little filler there with the rape whistle. So,
depends on the tone of it.
Exactly. So, get ready to have that rape whistle handy, because here's Kareem Hunt's statement he released on Friday. Earlier this year, we were made aware of the incident involving running back Kareem Hunt. At that time, the National Football League and law enforcement initiated investigations into the issue. As part of our internal discussion with Kareem, several members of our management team spoke directly to him. Kareem is not truthful in those discussions. The video was released today, confirms the fact. We are releasing Kareem immediately. Okay, so that wasn't this last Friday. It was like many Fridays ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out why he did it. So he did apologize. I want to apologize for my action. I deeply regret what I did. I hope to move on from this. That's literally all he said. The girl was... Hunt was arguing with the 19-year-old woman before he shoved her, and she responded by striking... What was that one for? The 19-year-old part?
How old was she?
19.
Come the fuck on.
She struck him in the face first. He later pushes another man into her, knocking her on the ground. We saw that.
I saw him push her first.
Yeah, he came out ready. He came out ready. Let's see. Hunt was arrested. Okay, Throwing Pig has started. I just gave it a little wrap up of the stats. Thanks, TMZ. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out why it happened. So apparently he was in self-defense.
Did they salt into his fucking
his
stats?
That's pretty. That's fucking. His jab combination percentage was at 23%. I don't know how that's going to affect him in the next round. But
he's got 9.2 yards per carry and 1 assault.
They try to get her as youthful offender, but I mean, come on, she's 19. She can serve for our country. That's bad, dude. 19.
I didn't know she was that young.
Yeah.
That makes it different.
I mean, I'm dating a pretty young gal myself, but at least I can bring her to a fucking tavern. A tavern? What's this, Middle Earth?
Tavern?
Yeah.
A watering hole?
Yeah, just like, at least like, you know, I mean, we can go to consumer beverage together.
We can go get some...
Four Locos and get lit.
Go get some butter beers in Diagon Alley.
Oh, don't even joke. And you don't get it at Diagon Alley, you get it at Hogsmeade.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, you can get it at Diagon Alley, I guess, but Hogsmeade's where you have fun. Hogsmeade's where, like, I think all the wizards went and fucked.
I think it's on draft in Hogsmeade, but you can only buy, like, the souvenir bottles in Diagon Alley.
Now that apparently we're switching directions of the show, if you know anything about Harry Potter, call on in. Brandon Bedford, he knows everything about Harry Potter. What's going on, brother? Sure. Ryan Houlihan, long time no see, my man. Eric O'Hara, fuck you. No, what's up, man? How you doing? Speaking of 19-year-old girls,
hey.
Paco, right?
Paco.
But, yeah, so, I mean, that's all I pretty much got. Chad, you got anything you want to add to this crazy all over? It's good to be back. I had fun with you. We've never done a ball talk together, I don't think.
Well, I think we might have tried to, and then just got sidetracked.
Like today?
Yeah.
Like that was just...
No, we talked about sports.
I think we did alright. I think we did alright.
95% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to cover more of the draft. I mean, do you think Kareem Hunt is committed to baseball or football? I mean, he says football, but he didn't compete in the combine. You know what I mean? That's like your job interview.
You're talking about what's his face?
Did I say Kareem Hunt? I meant Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I need sleep.
Fuck that guy though.
Dude, honestly, I hate his face, his tiny face, and you just see like.
And I'm pretty sure he expects to go number 1 overall in the draft.
It's because Cliff Kingsbury, the new coach of the Arizona Cardinals, is obsessed with him. And dude, did you ever see this motherfucker's face?
No.
Do you want me to pull it up for you?
Yes.
We're not going to have any volume, obviously, but just the way he looks and the way he talks, he looks like the Anthony Jeselnik of like, look at him. Oh, he's like Ryan Gosling. Yeah, I just want him. I really want. I think his style's perfect. You know, like mine.
Fuck?
Yeah, I know. Where'd they get this dude from? Like a fucking Dockers commercial or something?
What the fuck?
Yep, he wants...
Are you sure he doesn't play soccer for, like, the LAFC?
Yeah, he does gay stunt work for fucking David Beckham.
He plays fucking European football is what he does.
Well, that's where he did play. He was a quarterback in the NFL Europa because he couldn't make it in the NFL. The real NFL. But he's followed, it's not a shot at him and Baker Mayfield in the college years, but he's known Kyler Murray since his high school career. So, I mean, it's just like a no-brainer that he's gonna...
So this is Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah, he's the new coach for Arizona, the Arizona Cardinals. And let me see if...
Can we pull up a picture of this, Wyatt? No.
Oh, Kyler Murray?
Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, 1 second. So look at his National Football League career. He was drafted in the 6th round, 201st overall. Never played, and then he got injured, waived. He was signed by New Orleans Saints in the practice squad. Spent the entire 2004 season there. Went to training camp for the Saints that season, and then completed 10 for 21 passes, 139 yards, and 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. So yeah, this guy's gonna make for a great quarterback molder. And then look, he played in NFL Europe, which was like a development league back in the mid 2000s for the mid 2010s. You know what I mean? The mid first decade. Anywhere between 2004 and 2007, they were doing this.
So that organization sent us this guy, and we sent him.
We sent him to them, and then he came back as a coach.
He's coming back now. We're sending him Nathan Peterman.
Yeah, it's only fair. But, yeah, he played for the Center-Ons, and he posted a quarterback rating of 73.7, which is terrible. Completed just over half of his passes, 633 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, 56.9 completion percentage. So
he didn't play, really.
No, he didn't. And what they did in the European League, since it was the only development league they had for football, it was played in the off season. It'd be played like around now, and they would just rotate the quarterbacks.
Okay.
Every quarter almost.
Gotcha.
So, but still, he should have been. He should have been pulling in more numbers than that. So, he was hired January 2019, and he was supposed to interview with the Jets as well, but that job belongs to Adam Gase, thank God. And that's that. So this is Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, you can tell he's probably got a huge dick.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you don't just make that face
without
having a sweet cock. I really hope my girlfriend's mom is not watching it.
He's definitely packing, dude.
Okay, so here's his Instagram. Let's see if he's got like a hot wife or something. Or think he's gay?
He might be.
Oh, no. Okay.
Is that him taking a selfie or is it someone else?
Let's see. A little Texas country wedding. Congrats. Okay, so, yeah, he's just always the bridesmaid, never the bride. So, yeah. Okay, so you want to see Kyler Murray?
Yes.
Okay, and his stupid fucking face.
Yeah, I just don't get... Has that ever happened before? Has a player that has been expected to go in the top 3, if not number 1 overall, just didn't work out in the combine? Has that ever happened?
No, honestly, I mean, Michael Vick is the closest thing I can think of as a relevancy, at least to this era, because he didn't run in the 40 time. But he did compete and everything else. He had a pro day, things like that.
I mean, that's not huge.
He's not even. This guy didn't even throw. He's like, I'm not throwing. I'm not doing nothing. So no one even knows what this guy's capable of, except for what we've seen in the college tapes. But underneath an NFL regime and workout and schedule, and routes and that's important shit to see.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's capable of, except for making that stupid fucking face.
Yeah. That's the "I'm better than you" face.
Mm-hmm.
That's the...
Look at my Usher nose and my white people ears.
I'm better than everyone in this room face.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Look at my thin little mustache. What a cunt. That's a mustache I had in 4th grade.
He's so suppressed, dude.
I know, right? I'm just seeing his suppressed face. Fuck off. But, yeah, he's stealing the spotlight from Haskin, who, he's going to be like a probably better Byron Leftwich. I don't know, this guy could be good. They're comparing him a lot to Russell Wilson. It's just because they're both light-skinned and 5'10". So, I swear to God, that's the only reason why.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And, yeah. So, that's about all I got for now. We'll touch more on this later. Let us know if you want to talk about some stuff before we... I don't know, let me check the...
Yeah, I even like to see.
What's up, Uncle John? Good morning, Uncle John. We were just wrapping up. We talked a little football. Thank you all for your support. We got up to a slow start, but it's good to be back. I was building a new home studio, and
it's beautiful.
Do you think it's all right so far?
I love it.
We need some painting, but thank you, Chad. Thank you very much, and thank you for helping us kick off.
Christen.
Yeah, Christen. What is now Joe Show Studio. So. Needs a little TLC, but ultimately it's a pretty cool place, and I want to thank everyone for supporting us along the way when we were doing these in my basement, when we had a studio in the corner of the Town Square Ransomville, or when I was just doing them off my phone. No matter what, you guys are always there supporting me, so I appreciate that, and let's see where this fucking thing can go. And if you want to be a guest, whether it's over the phone or if you want to come on the panel and have some beers, we got a mini fridge here and stuff like that. You want to be on the show and talk some shit, talk some sports, talk whatever you want to talk. Let me know. Get a hold of me on Facebook. You know how to if you're watching here now. Or my number is 716-255-7752. I owe money to debt collectors, so I will not answer your phone calls. Text me. 716-255-7752.
They're sneaky now too, dude. They'll hit you with a Tonawanda number.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you're like, hello, and they're like,
yeah, they want to charge me $5,000 for my fucking ambulance ride. I didn't want when I had that seizure. It's like I didn't want it.
You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, they're still trying, so
They technically can't hurt you for that.
That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show.
So,
Theft.
that's
Debt.
and what is it doing to the youth of today? But technically, I'm 30. I'm old as shit. But so are all of you, and I love you all. If you got any suggestions too, feel free to drop them in my asshole. I don't. I'm so fucking tired.
Let us know how the camera angle.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Should we try different camera angles? Should
we're playing with that for now.
Yeah.
Seemed like a good spot to get us both, but
yeah,
it's up for.
Yeah, we're gonna switch it around and stuff, but so far this is fun. Got any other suggestions for things to talk about? You got your own opinion. Form your own opinion. Don't look at this footage of us looking at women getting beat up and be like, oh my god, what a bunch of dicks. Form an opinion. It's a fucking comedy-based show. What do you think? Look it up yourself. Do some research and fucking get back at us. Or don't at all. Don't say anything. That's your right. But all in all, form your opinion first before you just jump to conclusions. That's what's wrong with everyone today.
Put a hit out on us.
Put a hit out on us?
Yeah.
That'd be badass.
We'll go to all drastic ends of the spectrum. Agree with us? Put a hit out on us. Do your research. Don't do your research.
Send us gift baskets.
Yep.
That's the other end.
That's another end of the spectrum.
Sure.
Suck both of our dicks at the same time. If you're a dude. Only if you're a dude. Sorry. Except for John Lobb, because you're related. Sorry.
I like how you looked right in the camera for that one.
Because I was genuinely sorry. I'm genuinely talking to John Lobb. I'm sorry, dude. I know your ears perked up. But...
there's only one in the room right now. It's probably just him.
Probably.
Just fucking like foaming at the mouth.
Just types, bad morning, guys.
Alright. Well, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. This is the Joe Show / Ball Talk, and we are signing off. Peace. Oh, shit. Every time. Well, they heard you over on this part.